All right.
Back again, man.
The man cave.
Yes, sir. Had to skip a week, personal stuff going on.
Yeah, a bunch
We
of
missed
bullshit.
y'all, but we back.
Yep, right here.
Yeah,
Live and in
we
your
got
face.
facial features now, huh?
Now you know who we are.
It was just a voice. How you
Shit.
been, man? Even though we've been seeing each other, but how you been? Let the people know.
This week went slow as hell.
Yeah.
But nah,
Slow
man,
as hell.
slow as hell. And then last week, the bullshit it was up, but here we are back to doing our thing.
Yeah, that's life, man. Bullshit come our way. Just gotta truck on through the mud. Know what I mean? I had a good week. Well, it was wing week, but I ain't gonna.
I don't understand that whole thing. To me, it should have been a lot more crazier up there.
Well, they don't promote it like they do Burger Week and all that stuff. So I mean, we make a lot of money, so I ain't tripping. You know what I mean?
Guess what? Next year we're going to tell good old Caleb, put us up there. We'll promote the shit out of some wings.
Shit out there. Oh yeah, man. Y'all know who it is, JAE, baby.
And you see it down in the corner, Big Mike. That's
Big Mike.
Back at it again.
Yeah, man. So we missed a week. We missed some stuff. You know what I mean? Didn't get to talk to y'all about it, but we already know where I'm going with it.
Before we get to that, big shout out. We are part of Let's Talk Sports now.
Sports.
That was made official.
Oh, yeah.
Watch the YouTube, you'll see it.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be all over the place.
Yeah, we're finna be on TV apps, y'all.
Yes.
Good looking out.
You can put the app right on your TV.
Yeah, good looking out. Let's Talk Sports.
Let's Talk Sports.
Yes, sir. So, how you feel about Deshaun, man, getting his $5 million? They said that's the highest ever fine was $5 million.
I would have. If I was Deshaun, I'd have said here's 10.
Yeah.
I'd have gave him 10 and said keep me at 8.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at it. I understand it was going to happen.
Yeah.
I'll ride with 7. I'll ride with Brissett because I think, again, we have the run game, the offensive line, and our defense is totally amped to go. So
Right.
And my whole thing is we come back against the Texans. Like, they did that shit on purpose.
And then that second game, y'all got to come see us. Or we got to – which one is that? Yeah, y'all got to come see us.
Yeah, we'll be live at the game.
Oh, yeah. You already know, man. But, I mean, I feel like it's fair. It is what it is, man. You got to get punished for something. Something you might have not physically did nothing, but the NFL feel like you did something. So, I mean.
You messed up the policy.
It's the same precedent, though, because there was no video of Ben Roethlisberger and all this shit. And he still got suspended. You know what I mean? He still got 6 games. Like, he didn't get fined $5 million, but he still got – because his contract, he lost a lot of money in those 6 games because of his contract.
Yeah.
So, like, I know we wanted to compare it to the owners and stuff like that, but we can't compare a player to owners. You know what I mean? Like, they going to get away with shit. They billionaires. They can pay for shit. You know what I mean? So, if it was an even playing field, then yeah. Everybody should be fucked. Everybody should have got fucked. Robert Kraft, everybody, but it's not. It's not. They owners. You know what I mean? So, as far as what happened with players that's been in this situation and in trouble and stuff, it's right in line with that. Just the $5 million was a little, that was the highest ever, but he wasn't gonna lose no money in those suspended games. That's the only reason why they did that. You know what I mean?
And I think that has to do with that, and then the number of cases.
Yeah, and it's 24. So yeah,
Hey, shout out to AK Eagles podcast. They just joined up, commenting on our show already.
What's up, y'all? What's good?
But, listen, what's funny is the Deshaun thing hit.
Yeah.
Now you hear all this other shit start to come out.
Man, how it go.
The Kamara.
Yeah.
Kamara. What's going to happen there?
Yeah.
I think he's going to get suspended before the season even starts or come down the line, be exempt.
Yeah, I mean, it's video of him breaking NFL conduct rules. So
yeah,
he should that
should be like that.
Don't
even wait.
Yeah.
Then you got this whole crazy thing going on with this punter in Buffalo, Matt Ariza.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
there's literally documents and a phone call that was recorded by the police that had the girl call him saying this and that.
Yeah.
All right.
That bro.
You know what I heard? They said, well, he wasn't part of the NFL. What?
So, come on, man. That's a loophole right there. They try to use the loophole. It's always a loophole. It's a lawyer talk right there. You got to go lawyer. Stuff like that come up.
Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guess what? Deshaun was off wherever He wasn't in the game. There was none of that. What about this? Again, some new shit. Here it is. Aaron Donald, double fisting helmets, busting players.
Double fisting helmets.
I mean, he's just going nuts. He literally won up Myles Garrett, except for it wasn't on live TV, but he still won up Myles.
And it wasn't in the middle of a game, you know what I mean? But
right.
I mean,
so you're telling me it had to be in the middle of a game for it to mean something?
Well, it's the NFL. It has something to do with the NFL. It was practice. Fights happen in practice all the time, but you using helmets as a weapon.
That's a weapon.
Yeah.
A felonious
That's what I'm saying.
Charge.
Whoever he hit with those helmets, they could do that if they wanted to be petty. They could file assault charges, just like with the Myles Garrett shit. That could have been filed, but you know,
I get players punch each other, rough each other up, whatever.
They had two helmets, bro.
When you like windmilling helmets,
that boy's strong as a bear. He bear strong.
I mean,
I think they say a bear is the strongest, like dormant or whatever they call it.
Grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, bro. He shouldn't be swinging them. That's like if a grizzly bear was swinging helmets.
And you know what's funny is they're saying the NFL can't do nothing about that. The commissioner can't suspend them. Can't do any of that.
It's because it's practice. They fight in practice, bro. Honestly, worse stuff has happened in practice in football practices like NFL practice, college, any of those. It just wasn't caught on camera. Oh yeah, listen to the stories. Like people coming out telling stories right now. Like stuff is worse. Like NFL players, they like, oh, that ain't nothing because it's practice. You know what I'm saying? But if he hurt somebody, that's different. You know what I mean? But
Mason Rudolph wasn't hurt.
That's how they look at it.
Mason Rudolph wasn't hurt. He was still.
But it was in the middle of a game, though. Millions of people.
I understand.
We wouldn't even have seen this if somebody wasn't just on the sideline recording it and put it out. Somebody probably had their phone and just put it out. That's the only way we get that. That was in the middle of a game. Millions of people was watching that game. You feel me?
I understand that concept.
It's different.
Yeah,
it's a little bit different, bro. Like it is.
That's crazy.
If it happened in practice, if nobody got hurt, it is what it is.
Yeah, if nobody's physically.
Yeah, if nobody got. Now, if he hurt somebody and you know what I mean, then yeah.
If he clean somebody's clock and they out, then all right.
Yeah.
I mean that's a whole different story. Clock. Yeah, he straight wiped him. That thing's spinning. You don't know.
They need to chill, man. They They mad because they know we should have won, man. And they somebody on the Bengals was talking crazy.
But that's what it was. It was the Bengals starting it. It was him and dude starting it earlier. Kappa, they were going at it earlier.
They was talking crazy, bro. I know they was.
That's good for the competition.
Snap, bro. He snapped like a bull.
Yeah, well, got that anger issue. That's all that testosterone.
But while we on the Bengals, I seen they released the wide receiver yards, rookie yards in the Super Bowl era the most. My boy Chase.
Jamar.
My boy Chase was number one, man.
Chase was number one. And then you was funny with that battle. Like I said, Jefferson was 50 yards behind him the year before.
Who was number two? And then them is two best young receivers in the league.
Them kids are crazy, man. They are crazy.
Some people got Jefferson over Chase. Some people, like me, we got Chase. I know it's a lot of people that do. But it's kind of split, you know what I mean? But hey.
It definitely is.
Bro, Jamar is better. I promise you he is.
We'll see.
I promise you.
Them two are going to be going at the hardest this year because they got to prove that head-to-head, plus yards, records. They got to prove all that. So there's going to be a lot of craziness.
Oh, we running it back. They trying to get the 1,000 this year. 3,000-yard receivers.
And that would be crazy if that
happened. They was on the pivot, bro, and I love how they talking. I love how they talking. They not playing.
I mean, I can't even say nothing about receivers because the Browns don't got nobody really. Amari Cooper, but
not Amari. That's it, man. And then y'all still got Njoku, man. Don't play Njoku like that.
I'm not playing Njoku. He'll be the security. He'll probably have more yards than Cooper at the beginning.
You been watching any preseason games?
I do watch. I mean, and I do a lot of that, and that's not even based on just love of the game, which I do love it, but it's based on fantasy for me.
Yeah,
I do that because I want to see who's coming up, what's going to happen. Because drafts have already happened. We had a draft already with,
and I'm about
the cultured ones. We did it with them.
They let me get Jamal. They let me get Jonathan Taylor second overall pick. I was shocked.
That whole draft.
I got some heat, bro. I got some heat. Kittle, I got some heat, bro.
You should see some of the trades I've been trying to make happen.
I seen them. I ain't trade nothing. I ain't trade nothing.
Nah, I was trying to get one person. I only wanted one person, and I couldn't get him. So
who?
I wanted Eckler.
Oh, Eckler, yeah. You wanted Eckler. I got the man. I wanted Jonathan Taylor, and I got him. I was so happy. Like,
I know you ready. I still got 2 more drafts. I got one Sunday and one Monday. Oh, actually, I got 3 more. One Sunday, one Monday, and one the following Monday.
Yeah, see, I only did one because I ain't done it in like 10 years. So.
Well,
start with one this year. Next year,
this is probably the worst one to do it because it's the easiest one to play because you get good players no matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there was only 8 people in the draft.
Man, I seen a dope ass top running back list.
Yeah,
it was fire. I don't know if I still got it on here. I don't think I saved it. Let me check real quick. But bro, it was probably the best one I ever seen.
Well, because it's real. People like to put different players where they. Like Jim Brown's an amazing, great legend, but he's not number 1.
Yeah.
Because where he ran, that was different.
Yeah.
Different area. Yeah. Sweetness, Walter Payton, again.
Number 2.
Area, but he was a monster.
Barry had to be number 1. If Barry ain't number 1, bro, if Barry ain't number 1 on any running back list, I don't respect it at all.
He's on that one because.
He's better be on all of them.
Well, that elusiveness, the way he played the game, and how he retired 10 years.
Go ahead.
He retired after 10 years. He still could have balled out.
Still is like top 5 in yards all time, bro. Like, it's crazy. And he didn't really have a line. His plays would go 10 yards backwards, and he would get fucking 50-yard touchdowns, whatever. Like, that guy was crazy.
And they never really
number 1. I don't want to hear it.
They never really had a great quarterback. It was always subpar or, hey, let's see what this young cat could do. But it was never, hey, we got Steve Young for you, or we got. Dan Marino or John Elway. You didn't have that power quarterback, so you were the main focus, and he still took that ball and dodged everybody, spun around everybody, juked everybody out of the damn cleats, and ran to the end zone. The best
thing about that list was Adrian Peterson being on it. Got to give him his respect, man.
AP deserves to be on that.
You have to give him his respect. I was so happy to see him on that list because he is one of the greatest running backs ever.
AP,
college and NFL.
One of my favorite ever. LT.
Yeah,
LT Thompson. That's one of my favorite players.
He on there. I wasn't worried about that. He better be on there. If him and Barry ain't on there, then I don't even care about your list.
Again, the top 3 were exactly where it should have been.
Yeah,
Barry, Walter Payton, Jim Brown.
Yep, for sure.
Like those were the 3.
Somebody told me they said they feel like Marcus Allen should have been on there. Gale Sayers at number 9. Gale Sayers, he was number 9. They say Marcus. That somebody said Mark. And hold on, Marshall Faulk too. That was a good one. I respected that because he don't get his respect.
And what's funny is he did that with 2 different teams. He had the Colts and then he did
it with the Rams. And that was a whole.
That was one of my favorite running backs.
That was one of my favorite running backs. But somebody said Marcus Allen should be in Gale Sayers' place. What you think?
Again, that's like,
I don't think so.
You're gonna throw a dart at the wall, and whoever it landed on got it because they were both good. But
if you're gonna do that, you might as well put Bo Jackson right there.
No, I wouldn't do that though.
Herschel Walker or some shit.
Bo was great, but Bo was more great for just being a freak athlete because
But so was Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen was fast as hell. He just like.
And I'm not even talking about just speed. I'm talking about Bo played 2 sports. That's what he's known for.
Well, yeah, for sure.
So that's what
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man.
I put Marcus up there.
Gale Sayers was that guy.
Gale Sayers was a monster.
I wouldn't take him off. I'm not taking him off.
I wouldn't take him off. I'm just saying it could have went either way, in my book. But I mean, Marcus can't be too far down. He's got to be right there.
Nah, yeah. Definitely top 15.
Just like Marshall. Marshall can't be too crazy down either because again,
Marshall in the top 10. They put him in the top 10. I was happy about that.
Oh, he was up there?
Yeah, he was in the top 10.
Yeah, because I didn't see the whole list. I only saw like the 6.
I think he was number 10. I think he was 10, and he was supposed to be on there though.
Yes, he definitely should be on there because there's no reason why he shouldn't.
For sure.
No reason why he shouldn't because I mean you got Eric Dickerson on there.
Yeah,
there's some good running backs.
Some great running backs. Eric Dickerson got to be on there. He got
Eddie George wasn't like crazy great, but dude, the dude was a monster when he ran.
Right.
And the Oilers moved and became the Titans, but again, he did all that.
Right. Bro, y'all projected to win 6 games.
Shit. Better throw that in the trash can. I've never felt so disrespected
in Baltimore 12-5.
Huh?
They gave us in Baltimore 12-5, bro. They gave y'all 6.
I can see you guys doing that. I can't see Baltimore doing any of that. They still got to deal with Lamar. He hasn't signed a contract yet or any of that.
He got to play. You came off an injury. The Steelers, they gave the Steelers 9-8, bro. Y'all 6-11. Why they project y'all to win 6 games?
Because they think Brissett's trash and they don't think we're going to do anything.
Man, I'll give y'all the 9-8 record, if anything, not the Steelers.
There's no way we don't have a winning record.
Y'all got
the Browns do not have
at least one game over. Like you got, I don't know, because I think once Deshaun come, I don't know how good he gonna be just to come right in.
Yeah,
but I think he'll have some good games though. I think he'll win y'all games though.
Well, that's why they gave him reps, and he had a lot of reps in the preseason, and then he gets to come back and practice for weeks before that's up, so he'll be ready. It's not like he's just coming in cold turkey. Let me go hike this ball and throw it. No, he's not doing any of that. He'll be primed and ready. But how are they going to act like Brissett can't do the job? You have the top tandem running backs in the league.
He got to be a good game manager and don't lose the game. Don't play not to lose. Just play to win.
Don't try to air the ball out, 10-yard in and outs, using Njoku like crazy. Him and Brian.
And Njoku should have the first 11 games of the season. He should have crazy numbers.
Dude, he should be up close to 100 yards a game.
If Brissett do it right, if they run the offense right, like you start with the coaching. The coaching got to implement that game plan though. If that's not their game plan, then it don't matter.
All right, maybe not 100 yards. Let's go. He should have at least 75 yards a game because
that Ryan Tannehill, Tannehill won't throw a lot of yards. He won't even throw 150 yards half the time, but he throws the passes.
But again,
to get you
got Derrick Henry right
when he need, he'll have 3 touchdowns with 130 yards.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's what you got to do. You got to be a game manager. Don't turn the ball over. That's why Ryan Tannehill's still their quarterback because he don't turn the ball over a lot. You know what I mean? He do what he's supposed to do. He doesn't. He do what he's supposed to do.
Exactly. And now they lost some wide receivers. That core over there isn't going to be what it was before either. So that's going to be a whole issue there. Like that's a whole nother ball.
Right.
That's something all else.
Right. That's crazy, but I was shocked. Like, damn, 6 games. Like, come on, man. They're gonna get at least 9.
I think we can win 6 in the 11. Watson's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 6, and then when Watson comes back, there's literally 3 or 4 games in the remaining 6 that I know we could win.
Yeah, me too.
And then depending on injuries, it could be a whole another ball game. You don't know.
I think y'all win like 9 or 10 games, man. Under 6 is just crazy.
And I'm all right with that.
That team too good. Like y'all got a good team. I'm not taking that from y'all.
I can see if the defense was
y'all probably got the best corner in the league.
Denzel, yeah. Again, and we got Garrett and Clowney rushing you.
Yeah. And
secondary's great.
Yeah.
But again, I can see if that was average. And they said, all right, 6 games because, Brissett's not going to be able to air the ball out to catch up to these other teams.
Right.
He's not going to have to do that a lot.
Right.
That defense is probably going to score some points every game. And there's going to be turnovers every game. So I don't know.
Well, we're going to see, man. We're going to find out soon, buddy. We're going to find out soon, man.
Yes, we definitely will. Well, we got 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
We're going to see, man.
13 days, actually.
I want to get to the HBCU. We had this talk, man.
Yes.
And we talked about them. They going to get them TV deals now because Dion is there. And then what do you know?
Bam.
They
got their due diligence.
They're going to be on 12 channels now, all of that. And it's with CBS, I think it said. Yeah, so now HBCU is about to get national exposure. Beautiful.
And that is a beautiful thing.
Can't even be mad. I love it. It should have been.
There's players on those teams that are good.
Yeah. You
good ass players on them teams.
Great players on those teams. Yeah.
I mean,
they don't ever even get a chance half the time.
We get no looks because you don't ever see them.
Right.
You don't ever see these guys.
Well, we gonna see them now because they got a big deal. It's a big deal. So.
Oh yeah, you definitely gonna see what they got to offer.
I'm interested to see like how often they play them, like how it really is gonna go. Because they say it look good on paper, but
yeah,
I want to see what primetime spots, if any, or where they place them at and what days and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, but ain't too much going on. Preseason ain't really nothing really happening. I watch it, but
the end of it right here. This is their dress rehearsal, so you're gonna
you're
gonna see starters. You're gonna see how they're gonna look.
Panthers tonight, Brady and Baker tonight.
Yeah, I don't see Brady playing because he's coming back from.
Well, I know Baker probably gonna play 2 quarters, but Brady probably won't. He might take a.
No, Baker is playing the Bills, and that just started. That's going off now.
Yeah.
Chargers, Saints, Seahawks, Cowboys, and Patriots, Raiders. That's tonight.
Okay, no. Okay, I thought I seen.
You were thinking about the Patriots, huh?
Nah, I thought I seen that, but never mind.
See, yes, like Josh Allen isn't playing.
Yeah, they got
people like that. They say Jameis Winston
regular season, man. I don't care about this preseason.
Listen, they say Jameis Winston's gonna play tonight though for a little bit.
Well, we gonna see, man. Just don't get injured, man.
I'll tell you right now, he goes down that whole. That's a shithole.
It's over.
Throw it down the drain.
Yeah.
Easy win. Mark that a win for everybody. Get a high first round pick, draft a quarterback. They'll be sad if they keep the weapons. You got Olave, you got everybody over there, so
it's over for them if Jameis go down.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's we can get off of football, man, because I ain't really been watching the preseason, so
you can go to college. That starts this Saturday.
And I'm ready.
This Saturday, but I mean it's not big games, but again, it's
Notre Dame, Ohio State.
That's
2 days after my birthday next week.
Yeah, that's the next Saturday.
I ain't worried about the game this week.
I'm gonna be watching them.
I am, of course. I'm gonna be
watching Nebraska versus Northwestern. I'm watching that.
I'm watching that. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm watching all of them.
Yeah, I'm sitting there watching them all.
But I ain't gonna care until my Buckeyes open their season up.
No, and then
with that ass whooping, with a top 5 win to start the season.
There it is. Put us right up there. I mean, we were already up there, but
number 2. That better put us at number 1 because Alabama plays some bums.
That's God, man. Why do they do that? Always at the beginning, then they play one bum ass team.
I know, but they schedule trash. November. They schedule trash, and they still all they got to do is win all their games, and they still get there every time, even though they conference is trash.
That's because
only them in Georgia and Texas A&M sometimes.
That's because everybody all riding on the SEC.
Yeah, because it's the South, and it's a lot of football in the South. We know about the South when it comes to football, but the SEC is trash.
They are straight trash.
Alabama, Georgia, and sometimes A&M. That's it.
Auburn may poke a head up.
Right. Now, I hope they
LSU will have its spikes, but again,
didn't Texas? They hope they don't think didn't Texas just go there? Didn't 2 teams?
That doesn't happen until next year.
Okay, till next year. They ain't gonna change. I'm just saying. Period. When they get there, they ain't gonna change shit.
No, even though that's where
man,
went, but no, that ain't gonna change anything.
They ain't gonna change nothing. Lil Arch gonna be good, but that ain't gonna change nothing because you still got to recruit players.
Yeah.
Like you can have him all you want to, but who he throwing the ball to?
Yeah, that's
so they better show something.
It's gonna be crazy.
They ain't gonna change nothing, man. I'm telling you, and they better not just let Alabama in there beating all these bumps.
And they do every year. Every year.
It's crazy, man. I don't get it. I don't know.
Listen, if they beat A&M in Georgia when they're in the top 5, top 6, top 10 even.
Yeah.
All right, we give it to you. You beat those teams. LSU gets up there, you beat those teams. We get it. But if you
championship.
Look, what's your name? Who the hell was just there and just saw him? Some female analyst was just there watching him, did a whole thing on him, says, I saw these guys live. They're winning this whole thing.
Yeah.
She goes, they're winning it all.
Yeah.
I can't even think of her name. I was just
we got a whole arsenal of goons. Like, I don't even know what to call them.
The receivers, your running backs,
the receivers,
quarterback.
We ain't even got to talk about that because the receiving core that we got don't make sense. And for the next like 2 or 3 years,
like the quarterback position.
Oh my Lord, we got so many quarterbacks in the next 2-3 years. And now,
Yeah.
Quarterbacks, receivers, running backs, and all the defensive players you could ever ask for. Yeah. Like all of them, they all coming. It's crazy like how many 5-star recruits and all this stuff that 4 stars, like they just coming. So we'll take them. Come on. They know they're going to the NFL. We put more people in the NFL than most. You know what I mean? So
yeah, we're 1 and 2, up there.
Yeah,
especially first rounders even.
Yeah, a lot of them.
But I mean that the season's going to be good for the Buckeyes. That should be again not even a question.
Yeah.
Barring injury, and even if injury happens, even if gosh, knock on wood, DJ Stroud goes down for some games or the season or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The list of quarterbacks behind them is just
it's
unreal.
Still good. We still good.
It's unreal.
Yep. So
you know what I want to talk about though?
Yeah.
I literally was watching boxing, right? Anthony Joshua
got beat on.
He fought Usyk and he got smacked up, got beat up with the decision. Then he threw a temper tantrum like a little kid in the ring. Hard fist bumping everybody, throwing shit everywhere, bumping into everybody, acting a fool because you didn't win?
He thought he was going to win.
You can't box.
Right, exactly. Just like Deontay Wilder, you can't box, bro. You got to learn how to box.
Yep.
You got to get your skills up boxing-wise. Like for real. You got to know how to stick and move.
And that's what kills me about this. Like, he cried and cried. Then he grabbed the mic and goes, let's do a hip-hip parade for Usyk. Like, come on, man. You're really trying to embarrass some shit here. Like, this gets a little crazy. You got to calm that down.
A parade for him.
Now, him and Wilder need to just fight. That fight needs to happen.
It's a slugfest. Just all power punches the whole time.
Just everybody throwing haymakers.
Somebody going to sleep.
That's it. Everybody,
They got to take it more serious, the boxing part of it. They got to take the boxing part of it way more serious, man.
Yeah, you have to be technical with how you throw your punches. You can't just sit there, wham.
Yeah, they just want to knock people out. They going for knockouts. At one point, they both was Dante was 42 wins, 41 knocks, some crazy stuff.
Yeah. And every fight was a knockout.
Yeah, and Joshua was 22 wins, 21 knockouts. Like they just want to knock people out, and then they lost a couple fights after that. But
yeah, then Usyk beats Joshua twice.
Yeah,
Fury beats up Wilder
twice, 3 times.
Hey, speaking of Fury, he just came out of retirement and said, "Tell the WBC, I want my belt. I'm going to fight Usyk. I want the undefeated champion."
He seen that and was like, "Hold on, man. Let me go."
He said, "Hold on." Yeah, because Usyk called him out. And then he did a video.
He better watch his ass, though, because dude is a boxer, too.
Oh, and he knows that. But he goes, listen, during the fight, right after it ended, he goes, he's got a video saying, "I'll beat both these losers up in the same night." He goes,
I mean, the way
he's going off. Like, he wanted all the smoke.
The way he fighting to have that fight. Man.
That's going to be a good fight. That's going to happen in December.
Yeah.
God, that's going to be great.
It's going to be a good one. And speaking of fighting, your boy got knocked out. He didn't get knocked out, but he lost.
Who?
UFC. What's his name?
Dude. Yeah, Usman.
Yeah, Usman.
That kick.
He kicked it, bro.
Hey, dude, what's funny about that is they showed how Leon was training all the way up to it. He was literally training the 1-2 and then the kick. And then same kick. Because they said he leans.
Yeah.
He dipped too far and got pop. Straight sleep.
Yeah, night. Did he knock him out?
Straight.
I didn't watch it. I missed it.
He was cold. He was like this.
Dang.
Wide eyed. I thought he was a zombie and shit.
Dang. Yeah, dang.
Usman said he wants his belt back, though. He said he's going back at it. So.
Yeah, you better watch that foot. You better watch that 1-2 kick, boy, because he's going to go to sleep again. That's crazy.
He better stop bobbing and weaving like he wants to touch the ground with his head or something. I mean, that dude was lean. He leaned.
Yeah, he leaned
so far.
And he leaned right into the kick, though.
And that's what caused it. Because his face, it came together. Bam. It wasn't just one movement hitting. It was both of them coming together at the same time.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I'd have been very upset after that. Like, man, yeah, we got to fight tomorrow, bro.
Straight.
Great. Literally tomorrow, we got to get back in this ring, bro. Tomorrow.
Well, see, UFC and boxing are both ramping up at the end of this year here.
Yeah, some good stuff.
The card in October, the 280 card for UFC is about to be ridiculous.
I'm gonna make sure I don't miss that.
Listen, the people on that, the fights that are going to happen is outrageous.
Yeah.
Then you got the Haney fights getting put together.
That's what I want to see.
You got all of the big fights.
Crawford
Tank's
and
going to be
Spence
fighting.
need to fight. Yeah.
Garcia's going to be fighting. Whether it's going to be Tank or somebody else, they're going to be fighting.
Somebody fighting Tank because for some they all want to fight him.
Well, yeah, because they want to show that he can be beaten. Everybody thinks that he's just getting soft fights. Like they say, Floyd got a bunch of soft ass fights until later into the career, so it built him up.
Bro, you fight.
Then he started fighting guys that were past their prime, is what they were saying.
Hey, when you can control who you fight, fight who you fight for big money. Hey, it is what it is.
I get all that, but man, if I'm boxing and I'm that good, I'm like, I want to fight the other good fighters because I want to be known as the one that knocked them out.
I'm gonna fight them, but I'm gonna beat up all these dudes first and make a lot of money doing that.
You got everybody up.
Then I'm gonna fight them dudes. Let them,
like the YouTuber. You know the YouTubers. We're YouTubers now, but you know the big guys. You know Jake Paul, KSI. They all listen. That KSI guy. Here's a fight to watch. It's actually tomorrow.
Yeah,
he's fighting two guys in the same night.
Oh, he about to get knocked out at one point. At one of them
He's gonna beat one of them up early and then fight another one later on. I think they're co-main event. So I think he's fighting one and then right after fighting another.
Who is he fighting?
These two dudes. I don't know. I saw them. One's like I don't know. The one looks like he's a white dude, and then the other one's just this hard-nosed black dude. He was just standing there, just looking at KSI, just laughing at them both, just laughing at him. And Dom, Dom was saying, he's like, look, he's probably gonna beat them both up.
That's funny.
I go, if that happens, that's nuts. Because he says after he does that fight, he'll go fight Jake Paul.
Oh, okay.
So he says he needs to get warmed up. He hasn't fought in a year.
Yeah. That should be a good one.
That's a hell of a warm up, though. Two guys in the same.
Two guys, yeah. I do that. Let's go. I'll fight.
Man, that's funny as hell, though.
Let's get it.
You just
man. That'll be good.
Listen, you know what else I've been watching? The Little League World Series.
Yeah, I always watch that, man.
I've been highly into it this year with the Hawaii, Curacao. I think those are two big teams. Right now, right in front of me, I got the home run derby on for the Little League. The girls are doing their softball home run derby, and the guys are doing their home run derby. I was like, man, these kids are something else.
They
I've seen
good.
some web gems that I would never see. Like you would have seen that in the pros.
You can tell that they really passionate about playing baseball. Like they care. They put the work in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, let me hit this light real quick.
Now you better flick something on. It's getting dark over there.
Getting dark in here. I'm Batman out here, man. Batman, I don't mess around, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Chet Holmgren, man. What happened?
Well, he tried to guard the king.
That's season, bro.
Listen, he learned his lesson. First lesson you learn when you become a pro: on a fast break, do not try to guard LeBron James.
Let him dunk. The veterans would have just let him dunk.
You're not stopping him unless you a 300-pound defensive lineman and he can't run through you. That's about it.
Yes, man. And he didn't let him get the layup, but he got injured in the process.
Exactly. So he played the D. So what? You're proud at a pro-am you did that? Nah.
Out for the season. He tore a ligament on that play. It didn't even look that bad.
Fracture.
Yeah.
And then he had a ligament in his foot. Yes, he's – gosh.
Out for the season, though.
They're saying now maybe they suck and they get a old boy from France.
Oh, yeah, when whatever his name is. Vic.
Fabia.
That's Vic.
Whatever, man.
Victor.
That
boy Victor.
Victor Wim. We're just going to call him that.
Yeah, the Thunder, they wasn't going to be nothing anyway, but it was going to be exciting to watch him lose all the time, though, because,
Well, I mean, they would be in games.
Giddy was out there getting it in the summer league.
They got some good young pieces. But
yeah, no, they got a great young team. And then they got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. They gave this man all this money, man, so. But I hope they don't. I don't know. They ain't gonna be good again. They might mess around and be a top pick again.
They might.
Yeah. No,
you got the Lakers making that
move.
They
didn't improve their team. They didn't really do nothing.
Now they just went through the draft. They didn't do anything else.
Yeah, they didn't do nothing else. They threw. They're gonna be a lottery team again.
Well, they're hoping they can be that one.
Yeah, I guarantee that.
Then you got the Lakers making moves.
Yeah, Pat Bev to the Lakers. That's a defensive move.
It is, but man, him and Russell, they fight nonstop. No matter where they're playing, they fight each other. Now you on the same team. You think that locker room's gonna be all right?
Yeah, I think they're gonna be good. That's just competitiveness.
I mean, it is, but God,
because he was beefing with LeBron too. Him and LeBron had all type of little fights. But you heard what he said, man. That's a big homie. He helped my career when I was early in the league. He did this, he did that, but you still was beefing with him through all of that. But
I mean, you want to beef with the best.
Like, that's my guy. Right? So it's just competitive, man. Like whoever I'm playing against, it's a war. It's a war if I'm playing against you.
Yeah,
I think they'd be fine, but I also think they're going because they trying to trade Russ for Myles Garrett and Buddy Hield. I said Myles Garrett.
I'm about to say, I'm like, what?
Myles Turner.
Myles Turner, yes.
Yeah. Myles Garrett, what the fuck? Good Mary, you know what I mean? But yeah, Myles Turner and Buddy Hield, which that'll give them more defense, and then Myles Garrett. I keep wanting to call him Myles Garrett. Myles Turner, yeah, he done led the league a few times in blocks. He's
a great defense.
But Pat Bev is a 3-point shooter now too, like almost 40%.
Yeah. And he can shoot. Like, he can shoot. And again, he can.
Yeah, he's a 3-and-D guy now. He a 3-and-D guy now. So they did. That's a defensive move because Darvin Ham, he preached that defense.
And he's gonna be on.
That's why they should have never gave up Caruso and what's his name, KCP, Caldwell Pope. They should have never let them two up. That was all defense they gave up right there. The bulk of it too.
Well, we're gonna see what they do. Yeah, they stick with the NBA.
We're gonna see.
The Cavs threw their little shot right at Donovan Mitchell. See what they could do. But I guess they pulled back the reins. They're saying the Knicks have the best chance to get it because no one's going to offer. Even if you took R.J. Barrett, no one's giving up 7 first-rounders or whatever it is.
Well, the Rudy Gobert thing messed up everything. So
it did.
Even though the Lakers had to give up Taylor Horton Tucker and Stanley Johnson for Pat Bev. The Lakers gave up a lot to get him. I ain't gonna say a lot, but they, he's an offensive guy. He don't really play defense. So
THT said he was on an island. He felt like he wasn't even part of the team.
Yeah, because he don't fit the team no more.
Yeah, he felt like he was in the world. Nobody was really no camaraderie with him.
They need defense now. So he wasn't a part of it no more. So I don't know. It's crazy how they do people like that, but it is what it is. About to see. I think they're gonna be all right. If they get Buddy and Myles, it's really gonna be good. Cavs gonna be good.
I love Buddy. If Buddy goes there, I think that'll take a lot off of LeBron because LeBron won't have to shoot a lot because Buddy could do all the shooting. Buddy lights out. Myles will gather your rebounds, and LeBron can just operate.
LeBron playing point guard again. The ball gonna be in his hand most of the time.
Oh yeah, but he gonna do what he does, passing it.
Yeah,
he gonna control the game.
And Myles Turner can hit. Myles Turner shoot threes. He hit threes too. So I think they're gonna have a better season this year. But Ben Simmons settled his lawsuit with the Sixers. We were suing him for some of his money back from the season he didn't play.
Like you ain't getting shit.
Yeah,
trash bag. You better chill the hell out and go sit down somewhere.
Like, bro, you was literally scared to play.
Yeah, you didn't want to play. My head. Listen, people have mental issues. I get it, but Ben, you just didn't want to play because you didn't. Nobody on the team liked you. You were trash. You can't shoot the ball. You're athletic as hell, but you can't shoot a jumper. I mean, I just
don't even want to shoot a jumper. In the playoffs, he couldn't even shoot a layup. He was like, "Come on, bro, you scared of that? Like, get out of here, man!" Like,
to me, he's literally just a dunk con.
Yeah, and he played defense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, lawsuits. Vanessa Bryant, R.I.P. Mamba. She got 16 million and donated it too.
Yeah, well, because she knew that it wasn't about getting the money for them because they have more than enough. It was
it's just y'all got to be held accountable. People got to know what y'all did.
I mean, that's really what that was. It was about regaining that and showing, hey, now she donated, put it where it needed to go. That's just like the NFL with Deshaun Watson's fine. They took that $5 million, they added $1 million, the Browns added $1 million. It went to where it should have went. Women's crisis centers, not in somebody's pocket. It went to where it should have went.
Yeah, to help somebody else. Because man,
I would have been pissed as hell if it just stayed with the NFL. And I'm like, oh yeah, cool, that right here, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, they don't need that money.
$5 million in your pocket. I didn't do you wrong.
Yeah, they don't need that money, man. They don't need that money.
Hell no.
Yeah, I can't wait for the NBA season to start up, man.
Yeah, that'll be a good thing.
I'm placing some bets, man. First game, the Lakers' first game is against the Warriors.
Well, take the Warriors plus 10.
That's gonna be a good one.
Warriors gonna win that game.
I'm waiting to see what they do because they gave up Gary Payton Jr. and that was one of their defenders, one of their top defenders. That guy was good. But I don't know. I'm just anxious to see because all the teams is like healthy again. Like Kawhi will be back. A lot of players will be healthy that we've been waiting to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then everything should fit right back in.
Yeah, Zion, all those guys, they'll be healthy. I think the Pelicans gonna do some damage. They're gonna be pretty good. CJ gonna lead them. So I'm interested.
You know what's funny is Brandon Ingram to me is the man there.
Yeah.
That boy is a baller. Like I wish he could have somehow stayed with the Lakers when LeBron came and all that. Like when that was going to happen, because dude, he would have balled out with LeBron for sure.
Yeah, him and Julius.
Dude, that'd have been a whole nother thing. You wouldn't have needed all this.
Yeah.
You wouldn't need it. Like you didn't really need AD. You could have just had them two guys.
Josh Hart too.
Yeah, you could have just had them two guys. Screw AD. Like I think AD's the one that moves here soon. If I'm the Lakers, I'm moving AD. I think he's more valuable than
That's who I would have moved was AD, bro. He injured on. If he don't do nothing this year, if he injured this whole season, he got to go. If he don't give me 60 to 65 games, he got to go.
Well, he better ball the hell out. I saw him practicing. He was shooting 100-footers, hitting them. Okay, well, you're a big man.
Hooper. It ain't just
by the damn rim.
Yeah, it ain't his talent. He going to go out there and be the best defender, best shot blocker, score all these points, and then be injured for half the damn season. If he don't give me 65 games, he got to go if I was the coach or the GM.
I'm trading him now.
He got to go. No, I keep him because he still is one of the top players in the NBA when he's healthy. He still is unstoppable. When he's healthy, nobody can stop him. He gets 30-12. Boy, I'm telling you,
some wild shit.
But he gets injured all the time.
Trade AD and Russ to Utah. Trade AD and Russ to Utah and go get Donovan Mitchell.
Hell no, not for both of them. Hell no, that's too much.
Later. Oh no, you can bring some other players back. I'm saying
Donovan Mitchell ain't no Frank. He ain't gonna change your franchise. That's different if it's a dude that's
LeBron already changed the franchise. They don't need. See, listen, they think they need other superstars to do this shit. They don't.
That's why they don't need Donovan Mitchell. Don't trade them. You need role players. You need great.
I'm getting rid of Russ Brick, and I'm getting rid of injured AD. I mean, I'm not keeping around bums that aren't going to play. I mean, these guys aren't playing.
I'm not doing that. I'm not, and I don't even think Russ was as bad as people saying he is. Frank Vogel put him in the shooter spot, and that's not his.
And that's the problem because Russ ain't a shooter.
Not how he plays. So his game is already broken for the whole entire season. So
he's a drive to the hoop.
Right, and he's going in the dunker spot. Darwin's putting him in the dunker spot, and he gonna have him running the ball when LeBron ain't in the game. He gonna get the ball in his hand, move without the ball, all that stuff. He's not a shooter. He want him cutting to the basket, getting lobs and getting dishes on the backside, boom, dunk. You know what I mean? Like easy layups. That's where he putting him at. And Frank Vogel he put him in a shooter spot. He's not a shooter. He was always in that corner, bricking threes. Because that was the play. That's what they set up. Put him in the corner to break all those threes. So now he Russell Westbrook. Like, nah, bro, he's still good. You gotta play. Why you think Stephen Curry is so fucking good? You could put him.
He plays off the ball. Team. That's off the ball.
No, it's the system. It's how Steve. Curry
yeah, but he plays off the ball a lot.
Because you got to run through 72 screens. It ain't even that. It ain't even that he moves so good. Ball, though, a lot. But it ain't even that he moves so good. It's all the screens that you got to fight through. That's why it looks like he moves that good. If you put Curry on any other team, it's going to be different because they're not going to use him like Steve Kerr used him. He's not going to be going through 1,000 screens. You ain't going to have to fight through 1,000 screens. He's probably going to be the primary ball handler, which that can't be Curry's job is to be the primary ball handler.
No, that's why they got to keep Jordan Poole.
Exactly. It's the system. So if you put Russ in the right system, in the dunker spot, play defense, get the cuts, backdoor cuts, all this lobs. That's where Russ is good at. Put the ball in his hand, let him make decisions. He cannot be running around trying to shoot jumpers.
No, he cannot shoot jumpers. I mean, he can, but again, that can't be his only source.
No, that's all he got to do for now. You got to play your role. Once you buy into your role, ask Draymond. Draymond will tell you better than anybody. play into your role. That's it. Don't worry about nothing else. Just play whatever the team wants you to do.
Yeah.
Perfect that. Everything else gonna come with it. That's it. That's all he got to worry about. Just do whatever the coach wants you to do, and that's it. Don't do nothing else. Points gonna come because if you're doing it right, you're gonna get the points.
Oh yeah,
you in that position for
drives to the hoop and everything.
Yeah. You in that position for a reason. You know what I mean? I think it'll work out, man. I really do, man. I think it's gonna be different. I'm not trading AD though. If he don't do nothing this season, if he injured this season, then yeah, he got to go. As soon as January comes.
I'll tell you right now, depending on how they look at the halfway point.
Yeah. As soon as January, they can trade in January. As soon as January comes, we sit down. If he was injured, bro, you got to go. You better not have no injuries at all up until January, or you got to go.
You better not stub your damn toe on a table.
Yeah, man. And then after January, if you injured after that, you definitely gone in the off season. You definitely gone. Because I ain't gonna be able to trade you no more, but you're gonna be gone.
that whole situation's again, that's just a big ball, and literally one string can be pulled and it all fall apart.
Yeah.
Or one string can be pulled and they tighten up and they actually go through this whole thing.
Yeah.
That's a big toss up.
It's gonna be good shit. It's gonna be good stuff, man.
I'm still pissed about that Christmas Day game shit, though. Mad as hell about that.
They played a lot of teams, man.
I don't care what the Knicks did. The Cavs played a lot of teams too. I
don't know why the Knicks is playing on Christmas. Don't nobody want to see them.
That's the only thing I'm mad about is
the Clippers ain't even playing on Christmas.
No, Clippers. No, listen. The damn Heat aren't playing on Christmas. What?
Like all the good teams should be playing on Christmas.
Like to me, the Heat and the Sixers should be playing. The Nets. The Nets should have just put the Nets in there. And if something happened where KD got moved,
playing on Christmas?
Huh?
Is the Bucks playing on Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see the schedule.
Yeah, they're playing. Listen, the teams that should be playing are playing besides the Heat, the Cavs, the Hawks aren't playing. You know,
I ain't really worried about the Hawks, but the Clippers with Kawhi being back, they should be playing on Christmas.
And you think the Nets should have been
the Nets should be playing on Christmas?
But no.
We're all
the day after. We're all the day after.
We don't want to see the Knicks, man. Not the Knickies, man. We don't want to see the Knickies.
And B's just gonna embarrass the hell out of them. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna get the whole.
Not on Krillma.
Santa Claus delivering a big bag of coal right to him. Here you go, guys.
Right.
Bunch of L's right there for you.
It's gonna be a good season, though. Good season, man. I'm anxious to see, man.
Listen, I gotta be honest. For the first time, I'm hyped for
Me too.
NFL. I'm hyped for the Buckeyes. I am hyped to see what the Cavs do, what the NBA season is. I'm hyped for all this. It's been a long time since I've been hyped for everything.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Everything.
And it's my favorite time of the year
because the Blue Jackets made a huge move. Like that could be a whole something thing that comes around for us. Again,
I was watching hockey and shit.
Yes. then you got fucking boxing and UFC coming at the end of this. Dude, this whole next 4 months about to be crazy.
I want to see them knuckles, man. Like it's some big stuff coming up. They got to go on and make all these fights we trying to see. Like for real. This the most comfortable time of the year. Give me some stuff to sit on my couch and watch, man. Go to the bar and watch. You know what I mean? Like something. Come on, man.
Get up to the draft.
Yeah.
Be drinking a brew.
Freaking Tiger and Rory McIlroy, whatever his name is, they starting the golf league, a team-based golf league. What you think about that?
I mean, they're trying to combat. They want to combat the Live Tour, and that's money. That's a money thing because
money thing. Yeah,
that's where the Live's at. They giving that money out.
The PGA is their partners.
Yeah, the PGA, and all right, so you stay true to the legacy.
Yeah.
You also going to get money because Tiger and Rory Tiger has so much money. Guess what he did? When Liv offered him that 700, 800 million, he's like, nope.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm pretty rich over here.
So no, that's crazy.
Oh, but hey, team based though, I don't know. I guess. I
mean that's good, and again, that'll bring a whole. I'll watch it. I'll watch one just to see how it goes, and if it's something entertaining, because again, team based. That's you got 5-6 guys, and they're going at it.
Yeah,
doing their thing, playing skins games or foursomes. Stuff like that'll be crazy to see. Because you got one person driving, one person short game. You just rotate between the guys, and what they're doing, and that'll be crazy to see.
Teamwork make the dream work, man.
Hey, that's what they say, right?
that's the motto. But man,
well, again, the man cave talk.
Man cave talk, man. What you got, or you want me? Because I got. Boy.
Go ahead, spark up.
Man, I need to know one thing. What in the hell is the big deal about a marriage license? Now we can like I thought the marriage was like the big thing about marriage was us marrying each other in our nuptials and going through the process. This is what you always wanted your whole life.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, well, I don't want to get the paper to make it legal so the government all in our business and tie us together and all that. If I feel like we should be able to walk away without having to spend money on this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we decide to be divorced, I'm not. But then you like, oh well, I don't want to get married then because you ain't got a marriage license.
Listen,
the marriage license don't make the marriage legally and make you married legally. Do you know in Commonwealth states you don't need a marriage license
right here no matter what?
That's what I'm saying. You don't need a marriage license or nothing in Commonwealth states at all. Like you married after like 10 years.
In any state now, you can go, and we know somebody who's done this. When we see him tomorrow night, I want him to show you this card.
Yeah.
It's this big. It's a little business card. It says, I'm in a domestic partnership with this person.
Yeah.
That means they share stuff, and it legally says that person has to give you, I forget how many weeks it is in advance, saying, hey, I don't want to be in this no more. We got to get our stuff in order. And then you split. That's it.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
And I can't believe, like, when they whipped the card out, I was like, what is that? And I read it. I'm like, get out of here.
Scary, baby.
Get out of here. It just says, yep, domestic partner. I'm like.
Yeah, because I'm like, the license only is for legal purposes. That's only for the government to know that you bind it to this person.
You do taxes and stuff.
See, taxes and all that.
But you don't have to say that because you're not.
That don't make you marry. Yeah, that license don't make you marry, man.
All they want to see is that you have, like they say, you have a joint bank account, or if you guys have a house together. That's all it takes for the domestic partnership. You can just have a bank account that you guys both have money in, and still have your separate accounts. That's all it takes, and then you pay. I think he said I forget how much he paid. I want to say it was some stupid amount of money, and
probably.
He paid that, and he's like,
but man, if I get a ring and we do the ceremony, I pay for all this stuff, and we get all the people, we have this, do the reception, honeymoon, all of that. We married. I don't care what you talking about. We married as hell. You know what I'm saying? But that comes along with building a life with somebody. You don't marry somebody after a couple of months, even a couple of years. Me personally, I got 5 years or more. You got to
put in some work.
You can start talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not marrying nobody earlier than 5 years, and I'm on year 18.
And listen, a lot of these people try to say, "Oh,
married. I ain't got to go get no license to be married."
And listen, a lot of people say you got to have a kid together. We got a kid together. That doesn't mean you need to get married. Like if you guys don't fit, that kid could just happen. You don't know.
That means y'all got to take care of this kid together.
Be parents. That's it.
Yeah,
that's what that is. It doesn't mean you have to get married.
Yeah,
y'all could be good parents, like me and my daughter's mother. We good parents.
Yeah,
we coexist. She has hers. I got Lacey. We can go on vacations together and chill and shit. Like that's
how it's supposed to be.
I mean, I don't need all that.
That's how it's supposed to be, for real.
I mean, I want to marry Lacey. Like I want to do that thing because she wants it. I know she does. Like she wants to do that big ordeal, and I'm all right. Let's do it because I've never done it. She's never done it.
Yeah,
cool. We can go do all that. Because I know what it is. Like, she's not going to try to rip my throat out in the end, and I'm not caring to rip hers out because I'm like, hey, whatever, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, man, I ain't got time for all that marriage license stuff and paying for this divorce or paying for this. I ain't paying for all this
alimony and child support.
Yeah, man. Like, nah, dog. I ain't trying to hold you hostage. Don't try to hold me hostage. Man.
Exactly.
For real, like that. I don't know, man. Women, they just think so different than we do, man.
Like I was always like that. That piece of paper, I don't need it. I mean, with hers, she's really one of the mains that I was like, yeah, that's the one. I'll give you that piece of paper, but I'm cool. That piece of paper don't really mean a whole lot.
Right. I'm cool. Let's see.
What else we got on this thing?
Man, America's biggest scams, man.
Everything's a scam in America.
America's biggest scams.
They're all scams.
College,
Everything's a scam. College.
Insurance. Insurance is a super scam because we never use it.
Debt collecting. That's a big ass scam.
Yeah, super.
It's already paid. You don't have to pay that. It's already, they gave up on that money.
Taxes. Scams.
Taxes.
All that stuff is, bruh, scam. Anything that costs money.
I mean, you got to pay your taxes, but it's a scam that how they do it and what they do with it.
Yeah, but bro, going to college, I remember when there used to be a time where it was lucrative.
And it meant
you go to college, you get out, you get a job in that field.
Yeah,
but like 85% or more of college students end up back home or working a regular 9 to 5 and never went into that field they went to school for. That is a scam.
So trade schools, people need.
That's why they forgiving all this money. For the past since Obama, the past 10 years, they've been forgiving all this money, because they
just did it again.
Yeah, because they scamming everybody, dog. Why we owe all this money and we went to school?
Hey, listen, I'll be honest. I get it. We're going to have to pay this in taxes, but hey, I'm happy. I'm hoping mine's gone because I got a little debt in college.
Man, listen, man. They get TV deals from sports. They get ticket sales from sport. They got money. They got alumni that donates money to them. Yeah. Like every single college in the history of colleges, the smallest to the biggest, got people donate, alumni giving them money. That's how they get those
big buildings, and that's that's why there's statues and bricks with names.
Exactly. They got money, man. They need to stop making people. College should be free. The only thing you should have to pay for is what you need for your classes. That's it.
Or if you want to take some special, all right, if you're going to be a doctor, hey, the first 4 years that you do, cool. Med school, all right, you pay for that.
Yeah, you pay for that. You know what I mean?
But not the first 4 years where you're going to get a degree in, say, communications or education or business.
But that college education, bro, you shouldn't have to pay for that, man.
I mean, and if it's going to cost something, it shouldn't be some outrageous $100,000 a year shit.
Yeah,
that's the craziest thing.
To be a doctor or a lawyer, it's like $300,000, $400,000.
I mean, those people get that money back, though. Those people make that money back.
Not all of them. A lot of them, yeah, but not most of them.
I mean, it's crazy that you go to college, you sit there and eat ramen, you eat noodles every day to pay for this because you got no other way. You're working some crap job. Then finally, when you pay for it, if you don't even go into that damn that's what you were going for. What the hell's the point of all that? You wasted a whole bunch of time. You could have been off doing a damn trade school, went and learned that trade, and it will pay you for the rest of your life.
And that's where we got away. That's where this country got away. That's where we messed up at. This country messed up at taking all the trades out of school and teaching people a skill. Because if you know a skill, you'll always make money and be able to feed your family if you know a skill. They took all that out, shop, all that stuff. There's none of that stuff's in class.
And that's stupid as hell.
You can't
I know they went to vocational schools now. Like I did vocational.
Yeah.
I went to auto mechanics. But now they're up in it. You can do different computer stuff. Listen, kids, I urge the hell out of you. I urge the hell out of parents. Listen to this. Push your kids to a vocational school, a trade school. Do that stuff. Learn carpentry, plumbing, electrical. That is going to be needed for the rest of their life.
The rest of humanity.
I mean, you're never going to not need to know how to do some electric. You can get a job anywhere doing that.
Cooking, chef, whatever.
I mean, my cousin Matt, knows how to do that, can make money, can go to any job and get paid big.
And get paid big.
I mean, my cousin Danny knows how to do
is something we always gonna have.
Go get paid big places.
Yeah. Food, it will never go nowhere.
Nope.
Never.
Nope.
Ever. Food will never, even if we ain't got no houses or nothing, people still gotta eat.
Yeah.
You gotta know a trade, man. Even if you do go to college and do all that, still learn a trade. It's still good to know something.
It's always good to learn.
That can make you some money. Because when you ain't got that job and all this stuff, the good job you work in, the office job, wherever you work at, you can start your own business because you know a trade. You can go out.
Learn as much as you can. Learn as much as you can at every job you ever are at.
Learn everything.
Yeah. Learn every position.
What you doing? Your job is okay. Let me know. Okay, show me how to do that.
The shittiest position. Learn that position because
I want to know everything.
Then they can't get rid of you. They're like, hold on, this guy knows how to do everything in this place. Why would we get rid of him?
That's when you become an asset.
They'll get rid of everybody else because you can do everything else, and they'll pay you to do everything else too.
Assets and liabilities, man. Yep. That's when you become an asset. When they can put you anywhere on any job, and you go over here, go over there, whatever you got to do, that you're an asset. They can't get rid of you.
Nope.
They have to keep you till you get super old, and then you know how they do old folks. You know how they do them. They get them out of there.
Over there, buddy.
Yeah, they get them out of there. They make them retire and give them,
give them their little retirement funds.
Pension and all. Yeah. You know how that go.
First, you're gonna train who's coming in and do all them jobs. But
how often do you use your car insurance or any insurance that you have?
I don't.
Exactly. But we got to pay for that shit.
Listen, I think the young people, like 16 years old up to a certain age, should have it because they don't know how to drive.
Yeah, if they driving, yeah. But I think we should only have to pay for it if we use it. I shouldn't be paying for it if I don't use it. I can have insurance for 10 years and never use it for nothing. But I just paid you all this money to never use my insurance.
Yeah, it's not there. What does it do for you?
Nothing until you.
I mean, I guess it's just in case. It's one of those things, just in case.
I'm not, man. Listen, I shouldn't have to pay you until I use it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I shouldn't pay no money. I shouldn't have to pay no monthly fee on that. Anytime I got to use it, then I'll pay.
I'll start paying a monthly fee because I used it. Now that'll get the money.
Whatever it costs, then I'll pay that off every month. And then once that paid off, I shouldn't have to pay you until I need to use it again. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. They not losing no money if I don't use it. They just making money because I'm paying them every month. It's all about the money. They're not losing nothing when we don't use our insurance. They still making money.
I have insurance right now because I have a brand new car and I lease it.
Yeah,
I have full coverage. That's
why I have insurance. Then
that's why I have it.
Yeah,
otherwise I wouldn't have it.
Yeah,
if I was just riding around some old school caddy, wouldn't have it.
Lying.
Wouldn't have it.
Lying. Right, turn that wheel. You already know.
Fifth wheel relaxing.
Have some liability, some limited liability or something like that. I don't need full coverage on the lap. That's
if I hit you, cool, you good. I don't care.
Yeah, it's metal. I'm cool. Like I'm gonna be safe. And if I wreck it for whatever, it's an old school caddy. I'll get another.
Yeah, or get it fixed. How it works.
It ain't gonna cost a lot to get that old school caddy fixed. No,
yeah. I pay what? $1,000, $2,000, and guess
that's what I'm saying. Go get another one. $2,500 to go get me another one. For real. But hey, Nick about to sell me a pool table, man, for $100.
Nice.
Because he don't use it at all, and I'm like, man, because he was trying to give it to me, I think. And I'm like, man, just talk to your wife, man, and see what y'all want.
Get that money. There you go. We can
I mean, he called me today, like, yeah, man, talk to my wife. $100, but you gotta get it out the bait. You gotta get it out. You gotta come and get it. I'm like, shit, I'll be over there tomorrow, man. Let me get a couple people together.
Man, dude.
We'll be open some big heavy wood. And they said it's heavy as hell, but he don't use it.
The wood's not the heavy part. It's the slate in the middle.
Yeah. But he said he don't never use it. So
I moved one out of Danny's house when he went on a little trip, and that shit was crazy. We didn't even have to do stairs. It was just crazy getting the hell out of there.
yeah, it is. I've had to move pool. I used to do the house demo houses and stuff like that, and restore houses and stuff. We used to have to move like crazy stuff out of houses, man. And we had to take a Pepsi machine out of a house before.
Damn.
And it fell on somebody. Like literally, because we had to bring it out through the grass because the goofy ass dude, one of the dudes that was working with us, he pulled the truck up in the damn grass. Damn. We could have just went down the sidewalk and boom, he pulled in the grass. So we had to pull this damn Pepsi machine across like right to the truck. And then motherfucker got stuck and fell over like boom. Landed on the homie.
He was all like that old woman on Happy Gilmore. Mister.
Landed on the homie, bro. Like, oh shit. I'm like, damn, get this motherfucker up. Like, yeah, that shit was crazy.
All right, look, man, we hitting that time. It's time for us to go get a drink. But before we go again, let me shout out the Culture Ones as always. Subscribe, baby. Good to go. Let's talk sports. Let's talk sports. We're a part of it. Let's talk
sports.
Let's go. We're getting to be live on their app. You got a Fire TV. Get their app. Look their app up. Put it on there. You can watch us any day. You can watch everybody that's on there.
ManCave.
Yep.
The ManCave, baby. We'll see y'all next time, man. Appreciate y'all.
Later.
Peace. The ManCave.